Hey everybody, something's been on my mind a lot lately and I just kind of wanted to share it with you. It's really fascinating and I go through these cycles every once in a while where I just am obsessed with one subject and like my mind just doesn't let it go, and then I finally have an epiphany and then I can move on. So I just wanted to share that epiphany with you. So this morning I was writing the QQC email and it was all about learning. And so I was looking through all these different quotes and I just wanted to share a few of them with you. So the first one is, life is a learning experience only if you learn. And then the next one is, those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And those two quotes didn't even make it in the QQC email, but I wanted to share this. This is kind of the behind the scenes with you. And then there's another one that I couldn't really find, or maybe it's just like an idea I had in my mind, but it's just, the quote kind of goes like this: it's a really sad thing to see somebody go through a really tough experience and learn nothing from it. And they didn't grow through what they went through. The quote is, grow through what you go through. Doesn't really work in past tense, but so I wanted to kind of talk about that. And one of the ways that, for me, a personal experience that I had with this was when I was writing my last post, or one of my last posts, about how 2 years ago I was going through this really hard time, and then I listened to Hamilton and I really liked it, and I listened to it over and over and over, and then I kind of learned this lesson that helped me grow through something and learn kind of a lesson. But I didn't really learn it. It helped me with these other things, and I didn't really learn it until I wrote that post. It was fascinating because I just started typing and it kind of unfolded before me, and I kind of was just looking in the past of my life and just kind of connecting some dots together and being like, holy cow, yeah, that was really cool. And I think that's one of my best posts yet. So if you haven't read that one, go find it. But it really doesn't matter what I posted about. It's the fact that I was able to learn something from my past, and just looking back and connect all these dots. So that kind of shows you the power of self-reflection and kind of being willing to learn about your life and kind of see everything as a learning experience. But also, for me, it was a big learning lesson that I could learn about something that I already went through, and it's been like 2 years, and then I learned a fresh piece of knowledge just by looking back. So that was really fascinating for me. And another quote that kind of came to mind is the definition of insanity. This comes up when, I'll say the definition first. It's when you expect different results by doing the same thing. So you do the same thing over and over and over, and you're expecting different results. And so it's kind of like life. When you have the same problems over and over and over, I always ask myself, what am I supposed to learn here? Like, why do I keep hitting this wall? Like, how do I just get over it? Like, what do I need to learn to make it so this doesn't happen anymore? And like with my marriage and different things, it's like, oh, I have this, we keep running into this same obstacle with each other, or like a situation. Like, what can we learn to make that go away and just be able to, have that fixed, right? And so that's kind of my approach to learning, is like, learning helps you get to these higher levels of life. And these life tools, that's exactly what they do, is they help you maneuver and go through situations and deal with things in a more efficient way. And that's what a tool is it's help you accomplish a certain task. And anyway, so I'll kind of cut it short, but that's what's been on my mind lately, and I wanted to share it with you. And I would really love to see in the comments what you think about this, because I kind of went through a whole journey of all these different things. But yeah, let me know what you think about self-reflection, journaling, and learning, and all these different things. So I'd love to hear it from you. Thanks.